Mother.
Get paid.
A fighter who didn't know English mistook an insult for an offense against his mother.
So mark my words, November 6th, you will hear the words. That's funny? You think that's funny? Yeah?
You're not on my level. I promise you.
A misunderstanding, perhaps? But in the ring, there would be no room for misinterpretation. Only fists, willpower, and the undeniable truth of combat. Caleb Plant was a bold, confident super middleweight, known for his slick boxing skills and sharp tongue. However, he lacked the knockout power that could turn the tide of a fight in an instant. Plant had proven himself against durable, high-level opponents, showing grit and skill. But he had never faced a force like Canelo Alvarez. Canelo was a different beast altogether. A fighter forged in fire, he had fought and beaten some of the greatest names in boxing. His ability to take a punch was legendary, his power undeniable, and his relentless pressure suffocating. He had conquered multiple weight divisions, leaving behind a trail of broken contenders and fallen champions. If Plant had built his career by outboxing tough opponents, Canelo had built his legacy by dismantling legends. The fight began with Plant relying on his strengths. His movement was fluid, and early on, he had some success, slipping away from Canelo's forward march. He aimed to frustrate the Mexican superstar, to keep him from setting his feet and unleashing his devastating power. But Canelo was undeterred. He had seen this before, boxers trying to outmaneuver him, to avoid engaging in a firefight. He knew that if he kept the pressure on, if he continued marching forward, cutting off the ring and hammering Plant's body, the resistance would eventually crack. And so, he did just that. As the rounds progressed, the tide began to shift. Canelo's body shots thudded against Plant's ribs, slowing him down bit by bit. His defensive movements became just a fraction slower, his counters a little less crisp. Canelo was wearing him down, draining his energy with each relentless assault. By the middle rounds, Plant's confidence started to waver. His punches no longer had the same snap, his footwork wasn't as sharp, and Canelo's pressure had become suffocating. Every round, the Mexican superstar grew stronger, his power punches landing with more frequency, his presence in the ring dominating. Then came the 11th round, a moment of reckoning. Canelo, sensing the end, unleashed a ferocious combination. A right hook staggered Plant, sending shockwaves through his body. Stunned, he tried to hold on, to survive, but Canelo was ruthless. A crushing uppercut, followed by another brutal right, sent Plant crashing to the canvas. He got up, his legs unsteady, his eyes unfocused, but Canelo was relentless. A final barrage left the referee with no choice but to step in. With that, Caleb Plant's unbeaten record was no more.